So, for those that haven't heard, yesterday at about 7 p.m. my time, Harbor Masters on the Discord dropped Two Ship to Harkinian, which is the sequel to Ship of Harkinian, or rather, the Majora's Mask PC port by Harbor Masters that brings a lot of cool features for Majora's Mask, like 60 frames and things like that. So I spent some time playing it last night after it dropped. Oh, so if you want to pick it up, it's really easy to get. You just basically, you can go to, if you've already got Shipwright or Ship of Harkinian in your history, all you have to do is go up to Harbor Masters, and it's Two Ship to Harkinian right here. And then you can go over to Releases, and then once we scroll down, you can download for whichever platform you happen to be using. Again, 17 hours ago, I didn't do a video right when it dropped because it was Sunday for me, so don't hate me, but yeah. So, with the time that I've spent with it, if I plug in my controller, they have some really basic features. And so what we have, if I go down to here, and then I go to Two Ship, so we've got our logs, our mods, our saves, and so we've got the one save and then the other one. So, basically, it's pretty much Ship of Harkinian. You do need a 1.0 US ROM, or, yeah, basically version 1 ROM in order to run it, and then you just drop it here, and then you run your Two Ship app, or app image, exe, whatever. It'll do the generation for you, and then you can just run it like so. And this is the port. So, a few things to go over first is the fact that the UI is a bit different. It's based on the developed branch of Ship of Harkinian, which Ship of Harkinian should hopefully update with these UI changes soon. In stable, but yeah. So you've got your debug mode. It's a lot of very basic things in the developer stuff, and then your cheats: infinite health, infinite magic rupees, consumables, razor sword, unrestricted items, moon jump on L, and no clip. So, and then your Two Ship menu, of course, is basic stuff. Let's see, yeah, Control R as your stuff. So if we go into audio settings, we've only got the audio sliders. And then if we go into graphics, this is where we set up our anti-aliasing, our 60 FPS, which I've been waiting for to actually play Majora, like, really, is I've been waiting for Two Ship to drop so that I could do a proper playthrough of Majora with some of the interesting enhancements. There is no, like, loading distance hacks just yet, but they do have the same texture filtering and allowing multiple windows. So there is no built-in randomizer, but you do have a few enhancements. So like free look, so you can have your modern, camera look with right stick and so on. You've got your cutscene skips, you've got time saves, so like persistent owl saves. So yeah, you should be able to keep your owl saves if you're doing that. Unless you play Song of Time or Moon Crash, basically. You've got the pause menu save, so you can hit B and save the game. Auto save every so often. And then you can set things to not reset through time cycles and preserve your items. Fast text, D-pad equips, that's a very necessary one, very helpful. It's nice that it's in version 1.0 Rika Alpha. Let's see, weird shot, fixes, clock. So we can set it so that our clock is a 24-hour clock, and or a text-only clock if you've been through that. And then let's see, FD anywhere, fast transform, which is very nice. No blast mask cooldown. Always doggy win, plays cafe for some reason. That was necessary. Climbing speed. Let's see, constant distance, backflips, and side hops. You've got a bunch of restoration stuff, songs, and then your HUD editor. So all you can do with it right now is basically move your HUD elements around. And then your controller mapping, of course. So it should have remembered my settings for, yep. Okay. So if I enlarge the window, yeah. Cool. So it kept track of my controller settings, which is nice. So if I take my Switch controller, you can see that I've got... Okay. For whatever reason, I need to reset controller mapping. Remove that, and then double check our other analog sticks. So yeah, that is all correct. So it reset automatically to have my thing go. But yeah, you can see that if I go around here, so I have like my A, B, Y, X, and what was it? Right bumper R set up, and then my D-pad set up here. And then if I go into enhancements and HUD editor, I can sit here and mess with, like, where is it? 3-day clock cycle, so I can drop that down a little bit lower. And then I can leave my timers around. I can take... So people like to mess with the HUD. It's a very popular thing for some reason, but yeah. My start button I moved around, so if I go into the pause menu, my start button's up here. Tattle button will show up in the middle here of the cluster. But yeah, if I go into, where was the other one? Ah, I've got to turn that off. Let me think, where was it? 24 hour. So I can turn on 24-hour clock. And then, if I go... Oh wait, no, I didn't want that one. So you can see they've got a lot of the cool stuff. So now we can see that, oh, it has turned into 18 since I've selected 24-hour clock. And then if I go to clock type and do text only, we've got a very minimal clock at the bottom as well. So that, depending on your taste, you can do that quite well. So I think that, yeah. So we could enable Sun Song, prevent dropped ocarina inputs, of course, and yeah. So I think that's basically everything for Rika Alpha on Ship of Arcanian. So I did, of course, set up on Steam Deck. And this is what it looks like with it set up on my Steam Deck. So I've obviously kind of... No. Obviously I've set it up so that I've got the cluster that matches the button cluster over here. Kind of similar. And it runs at 45 frames rather than the, what is it? 60 frames on my laptop. But yeah. So, pretty simple to set up. I haven't moved everything around, obviously, and I'm not as far as on the other one. But I basically have my F1 key so I can pull up the stuff and all, and then I just click it, and then, so that's basically on the back here. So if I click that one, it pulls it up, and then I've got the click right there for the mouse, so I can save it and be done. And yeah, of course I've got these sticks set up too. So the camera doesn't stay the best, obviously, but yeah. So yeah, so pretty well set up. Oh, I kind of like the basic HUD. I can't wait to see what HUD mods come out for 2-ship. But, and I know some people are like, hey, when are we gonna get like mouse input at all or what all? But yeah, doesn't quite like matter that much to me, I guess, at the moment. So we can like flip through here and it just feels like it goes way too fast. But yeah, obviously don't have all the items, but I will be streaming it a little bit after this video goes up. So I guess look out for that, and happy Memorial Day. And on another side note, since we are here, oh, I am less than 90 subs away from that 1,000. So if you want to give people a reason to dab on people that still have to see ads on my videos and give me money at the same time through YouTube, then you can do that by hitting that sub button and things like that. If you enjoyed the video, then like, comment, subscribe, feed the algorithm, boost the video up, share this video with your friends. If you found it informative or you just want to chat, I've got plenty of places in the description. Discord, Guilded, and what have you. Check those out, and I will see you guys in the next one.